So it is 1 year, since the Gen Zs went to the streets with a lot of issues in relation to the management and the governance of the country, and especially then finance bill. I want to say that most of the things the Gen Zs were dealing with have not yet been addressed. They are a dissatisfied lot. And I also want to say that the young people in the country are actually 70% of the population. They are educated, jobless, and there has been no effort by the government to create jobs or create opportunities for them through investments into the country, so that they can be able to, to be employed. When investors come to the country, they set up companies. These are the people who are likely to make sure that Gen Zs are employed. So I want to say that nothing that much has been done. They have not been taken care of. Their ideas have not been absorbed. The available jobs abroad and locally, most of them who are sent abroad, some ended up in stateless countries. Some ended up being kidnapped, ended up doing forced labor and without pay. And some also ended up coming back to the country, very dissatisfied. So first and foremost, the country needs to lower taxes so that money can be in circulation and so that the country can be lucrative for investment by international companies, so that that can create jobs in the country. I also want to encourage the young people. Part of the solution is those who are 18 years of age should register as Kenyans and also register as voters, so that they can be on deciding table in 2027 during the general election. I also want to encourage them to participate in politics, actively so. I'm sure most of them will be elected. Kenyans will give them an opportunity to serve them. And also, we want to give them hope that the country is going to be better, that one of the biggest human rights abuses was done to them: killings, abductions, disappearances, and many families really don't know where their young people are, who they took to school. A few have been found dead, like in the Mololongo 4. 2 were found dead, 2 have never been found. And the parents of those families and their friends are spending sleepless nights looking for their lost ones for almost a year. So there is every need for the human rights of these people to be accorded. There is every need for justice to be done on them, and we have seen very little effort. The only inquiry which has been done is one of Rex Masai, and you can see the target is beginning to take, that even a stranger could have come to the streets or somebody who is not from the forces and shot Rex Masai. So we want justice for all young people who are involved in this process, and we must work at it, be it private prosecution, so that these young people can feel that retribution has been done to them and fairness has been done to them. But most important, the country should give equal and fair opportunity to all young people, so that they can have an opportunity to serve the country, to serve their families, and to have a better future. Nothing stops anyone from exercising freedoms guaranteed by the Constitution. Freedom of expression, freedom of movement, freedom of speech, freedom to access information. All these freedoms cannot be curtailed. Unfortunately, we have seen the police have disobeyed the court orders on tear gas. They are continuing to kill. We have seen the police are working with goons who are protected by the police or who work together with the police. I want to say that the goons and what they do when they rob people in the streets, that amounts to robbery with violence. So anybody who is on camera robbing a Kenyan, or even a Kenyan who was not in the demonstration, that particular person should be charged with robbery with violence, and the violence meted on people should be addressed, so that every Kenyan should feel free. And the perpetrators of this violence and the sponsors of the goons should also be brought to book.